What's good, people? It's your boy Don Fat D. It's Wednesday, August 20th, 9 some in the morning. And, I just been thinking to myself, I'm like, man, this grind is really something. This grind really something, man, because I just woke up and got, I guess, a slight bag underneath my eyes. But, what I done made different for myself this week is I'm making sure I go to the gym for at least an hour or two every time I get off work. Like I said, I used to go to the gym real heavy before, before I started working here. And the type of schedules I had, it kind of threw me off of that. And one thing I always told myself is that I wasn't gonna never compromise my health for a job, you know. And the longer I started working here, like I say, personal factors such as having to move, being out of home for a month, and et cetera, led to contributions and factors of eating outside, eating bullshit, eating the food when I'm on the road. I fell into traps and pitfalls that I already knew I shouldn't have fell into because I'm like I don't really have the time. I'm crunched for time. Then I don't get my own space and I don't feel comfortable cooking in the other spaces that I'm in. And being all up in it. Once you get your own crib, being in somebody else's house, whether it's your parents or your family, it don't feel right. It don't feel the same. So I don't feel comfortable doing certain things for that month that I was gone. So I came up with other ways to, make me, keep myself full, keep myself active, and over the course of them months, it damaged me. I didn't, like I said, I gained weight, I lost muscle, I did this, I did that. I lost, I've been going, get my gains back in and everything. I need about a good 3 months for me to really bounce back. But this ain't just about this video just ain't about fitness. It just ain't about, or it is about your health too. Because I was scrolling on Instagram and I seen a guy say a lot of people scared to take their dot physicals because they ain't been exercising, keeping their health up while they've been in this truck. I can't relate to that. I would never let this truck completely consume me. Even when I was over the road, I run in Love's parking lots and work out in the private showers and shit like that. But I'm just thinking cause I'm tired, but I'm up. Like I said, the grind don't stop. It's a hard grind. Ain't nobody ever said it was gonna be easy, but the grind don't stop. I'm not gonna let the grind break me down and stop me from being thriving in life. I'm not gonna stop the grind from making me feel comfortable in my body, or just anything. I'm not gonna let it stop me from having an active life, doing shit. I'm not gonna let it stop nothing. This is the hard part about the grind. And as I'm thinking to myself as I woke up today, cause I ain't go to bed till about 1. I got here at 9, I ain't go to bed till about 1. I ain't get home to the crib till about 10 o'clock yesterday. After after the gym, take my shower, I'm probably out by, 10:30, 10:40 after my shower and whatnot. But I'm not eating. I'm not eating after I get off work. No heavy meals, nothing like that, because in the morning time, I'm packing my own lunches. I had to do something different. I can't keep doing the same old bullshit. I can't keep eating that truck stop food. I can't keep eating the fast food, 2,000, 3,000 calories per meal. I can't keep doing it. I eat Subway, but that ain't enough. And then on top of that, it costs money. I found myself on the road spending, even eating on this local road, I found myself spending $40 a day on food. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where I go. 15 here, 15 to get something to eat in the morning, 15 to get something to eat for lunch. That's about $30 off the rip. Not to mention if I gotta get energy drinks or anything else of the sorts, I'm coming out the pocket $30, $40, $50 a day just to eat. By the end of the week, I done found myself probably spending $120, $100 and whatever the fuck dollars, just eating out. I can't allow that. I'd rather spend $100 and allow myself to eat good food that I can make at the crib, that I can monitor, and I still got money left over. I ain't out. I'm not eating no bullshit. I need my energy. I need my health right. Like I said, I'm thinking to myself because I woke up this morning at I woke up this morning about 8 o'clock. Got to use the bathroom, get myself ready, do this and that. And now I'm rushing over the stove, cooking my steaks, making my eggs, cutting up my fruit, doing all that, and then I'm rushing out the door. 10 minutes to get to work, make it there. Now, normally I'll probably wake up a little bit earlier than that, but I'm not no damn robot. I'll be the first to say I'm not no damn robot. I don't wake up at the same time all the time. Most of the time I do, but all the time I don't. Then there's some days where I find myself rushing to get to work. I got to work on time, but I think to myself, I'm like, damn. It's like I feel like I'm always in a constant rush to just, you know what I'm saying, keep the ball rolling. I probably, I'm gonna start meal prepping. I'm gonna try meal prepping so that I could just go in the fridge, pull my meal out, and go. That'll save me a lot of time. But I ain't got to that point yet. Um, but I'm just thinking, I'm like, it just feel like it's a constant rush to do everything until I get to this job. Then I get to this job, I spend all my day here. The hours take forever to go by. They take all goddamn day to go by. Then I get off. All right, let's rush to the gym. Go to the gym. Take my time in the gym. All right, let's rush home. Let's rush take this shower. Let me enjoy the couple hours I got after I get off work. Then go to bed. Wake up. All right, let's cook this food. All right, let's rush to work. Let's get to work. Same process. Over and over and over and over and over again. And it's like I'm mad at it, but at the same time, I'm not. Because it's just my current grind. It's my current struggle. It's my current situation. And I've been looking at other trucking jobs. I've been looking to see what's out there. I've been looking at USPS, all that in the third. Like, I always heard USPS got good benefits, and you get government benefits. You get state this, state that. They work 8-hour days, 40 hours a week. But this is the thing, they get paid bi-weekly. I'm not really for that, especially as no truck driver getting paid bi-weekly. Man, I ain't got paid bi-weekly since 2021. To be frank, I'm not really interested in getting paid bi-weekly. I would do it, go back down to a regular 40-hour. This thing, I wouldn't even work 40 hours. It's overtime there. So I wouldn't mind doing overtime. But overtime ain't that really guaranteed. You don't know what overtime is going, if they're gonna give you overtime or not. Most times they might. I hear during holidays and peak seasons you definitely gonna get some overtime, but I'm looking at what people saying about the job and they talking about 1,500 every 2 weeks. I'm like, 1,500 every 2 weeks, and like, yeah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna cut it for my budget. Like, that ain't. I don't know what the fuck is that. Obviously, that come with you working on 40 hours a week, but I'm just like, it's not gonna cut it. I'm looking at other trucking jobs. A lot of other trucking jobs, they talking about going regional, going OTI, $1,500, $1,600 checks, this, then, the third. It's not worth it. I ain't doing it. I'm not about to leave the crib for a week just to get $1,500. I get the same shit here. I get the same shit here. I ain't doing that. But it's starting to lead me to where I'm like, man, I'm on this grind, I'm on this hustle, I'm on this constant grind, but where does it get better? At what point does it get better? Does it ever get better? Are there any other jobs out there for me that's better in a sense? Or is this as good as it gets as far as trucking goes? These are the questions I'm starting to ask myself. Like, is this as good as it gets as far as trucking goes right here where I'm at right now? Are these other jobs either paying the same, working, or or you're not getting paid shit? I'm not getting paid shit here. If I say I did go to USPS, I would go up by how many dollars? Let me see. I go up by $5 if I go to USPS. I go up by $5, almost $6 if I go over there. That's a substantial increase to to what I'm getting paid now. So if I went over there, that's what I get, and then I could also top out in a few years. I don't know. I'm really considering it. I just took the exam, applied, did the assessment. If they hit me back, I'll see what comes from that. But I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know. Like I said, where I'm at, so it pays the bills. It keeps the ball rolling. And then they got the union thing going on over here and trying to get this. They talking about going on strike next month if certain shit don't go through after negotiations and this, that, and the third. I don't know. If I stay here and I can get that increase that they talking about in pay up here, I'll be cool. I'll be stitchy. Shit, I'll be able to shit. I'll be able to have. I'll be cool. I'll be stitchy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't going nowhere until I transition out of trucking. But I'm just thinking to myself, like, dude, does shit get better from here? I don't know. As far as this type of work, this type of blue collar work, I don't know. I know things can get better in other fields and other regards, but I'm thinking to myself, is this it? Do things get better from here? Is this grind? Is this just life? Is this just my life, right? Being in a constant grind, constant struggle against time to have some time to myself and shit like that, get certain things done. I don't know. I'm a fighter. I'm a struggler. I ain't gonna go out without no fight. Best believe that. And I keep fighting until I can change my situation. But, you know, this also leads into a bigger thing about just the state of the world itself. Like, what is the prices? We could all guess and imagine them prices ain't never probably going back to what they used to be. Rent probably ain't never going back down what it used to be. When have you ever seen prices decrease? You ain't never seen prices go down and stuff. Gas probably ain't gonna never go back. Bro, when I got my car, gas was $2 for premium. I ain't seen that since I got my car. Since I got my first car, like 5 years ago. Like this ain't, I don't know. The wages ain't going up. Is normally I'm an optimistic guy, but today, like I said, I ain't mad about it. Like at least I can get out here and go work and grind. But I'm like, damn. Like they say, a job is just over broke. You ain't gonna never. It's like you would never be able to get yourself ahead working a job unless you having that time to invest into different things and invest into yourself. And I seen a video where somebody was complaining about working 40 hours a week, and a guy told him to use the other 20 hours that you got to invest in yourself, do this and that, do this, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm thinking to myself, shit, I remember when I used to complain about 40 hours a week. Would I necessarily be mad if I work 40 hours a week? Nah. But if you trying to tell them to use them other hours they got to invest in themselves, what about me? I ain't working 40 hours a week. I ain't worked 40 hours a week in shit 3 years. You know? So I don't know, man. I'm just up here venting to y'all, man. I use this like my as therapy sometimes. Come talk to y'all. And me talking to y'all and having this open platform to kind of vent and talk about how I feel about the world and life and things like that been helping me. We had 191 or 92 subscribers, I think, something like that. So we about to hit 200 subs soon. Insane. Did not think I'd be getting no 200 subscribers at all. I did not think I would be getting to 100 or 150. I didn't think I'd have regulars commenting. I didn't think none of that. So, you know, I do appreciate everybody that joined me along on the journey. Like I said, man, you know, we staying strong out here. We're going to keep it going. We're going to keep the ball rolling. Shout out to, like I say, if I see people who comment regularly, I like to give y'all shout outs. Shout out to my boy, Yes Sir. Shout out to my boy, Retro. They always showing up. There's been a lot of other people commenting. I ain't necessarily had the time to kind of respond to it and, you know, respond to people. So I'm gonna go ahead, respond to some of them comments and hit y'all up, you know, and things of that nature and the sorts. But it's been your boy Don 5D. I do got some other subjects I want to talk about, and when I get in that mood, we'll make them videos. I'm gonna go ahead and make them and pump it out. I'm finna pump this out this morning. I feel like today might be a double upload day. I'm gonna go ahead and pump this out. I got a Peoria run to go make. I might make that Sundown Town videos because it's a Sundown Town right next to Peoria, actually. So, hey, let's see what happens. It's your boy Don 5D. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay on that grind. Y'all stay motivated. Hit that like, subscribe button. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, family.